It's like I perfectly mixed that. That's mixing, isn't it? Wrong camera, Kev. Waiting for one song to end and then starting a completely different playlist because that one was too exciting. That's mixing. I'm sure I'm a DJ now. I might get some turntables. I've moved my cushion up higher and now it's too high. It was too low when it was through the lumps. When it was through the loops, it was too low. It was between my shoulder blades. I've now moved it up and it's too high. It needs to be... I want it in my neck. It's still not right. We'll fix it. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the pre-stream stream. This is where the cool kids hang. If you are here for Football Manager content, 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. For goodness sake. Give me 5 minutes. My word. Liam and Wandering Bolt, thank you both for the subs. Liam's done a year. Liam's done a year, boys and girls. Wonderful stuff. Daft Pigeon 95's in as well. Will I be watching the Nuffle draft tonight? No, I've got some paint that if I don't watch it dry, no one's going to. So I need to go and watch that instead. No, I'm sleeping all right at the moment. I don't need that to send me. I don't need that to help me out. Right. I know you're all on the edge of your seat. You need to know, did Jeffrey finish me off? If you haven't been in recently, I've been detailing the chronicles of Jeffrey over on Twitter and on these streams. Jeffrey came out a couple of weeks ago. Couldn't get his rod in my pipe. His rod too big for my pipe. His solution was to send a gang of his big mates around. His big mates came around with an even bigger rod, really rammed it in there, cleared my pipes, and we were all set and ready for Jeffrey to come and finish me off today. But Jeffrey didn't come. Some guy who wasn't Jeffrey turned up to, I don't know how I could make this one double entendre. Some guy turned up to fit me a set-top box instead. After 6 months of trying to get my fiber to property set up, I have the cable sitting on my front garden. It's just lying across the lawn. And some guy turned up to fit me a set-top box for BT TV instead. I don't have BT TV. I haven't ordered BT TV. I don't want BT TV. I have Sky. So I had to turn him away. Rang up BT. Well, I've had like 5 phone calls with BT today. I even did their "Don't You Know Who I Am" and sent them screenshots of how many followers I've got on different social media platforms. I'm such a wang. I am such a wang. But it worked because they originally were going to send someone new to come out on like the 22nd of May. But actually they're coming out on Wednesday instead. So fingers crossed. After hours of arguing, Jeffrey is going to come and finish me off on Wednesday. Fingers crossed. Oh, my word. What a day. What a day. On top of all that, I now have my appointment for my second COVID jab. I'm having that in 2 weeks. And then I'll be completely immune. So I'm just going to come and lick you all once I've had that. No fear. Everyone's getting a LOLLUJO licking. But until then, I better keep this on. It's so big, it fits over the headphones. Yeah, got that booked in. The second shot hits hard. The first one, I was a bit rough for a couple of days with the first one. So it's the 12th of May I've got that booked for. So I don't know how much I'm going to be streaming the second half of that week. We'll see. I'm already definitely not streaming on the 13th because I've got a workshop that I'm doing. So it might be that I don't stream for the second half of that week if it whacks me. Where's the shirt, jacket and tie? The shirt is in the wash basket. So that's where I put it when I took it off earlier today. There's probably a couple more in the wardrobe. Also in the wardrobe is the jacket and tie. Worry not. Kev can't wait 2 more sleeps. Then it does all change. 2 more sleeps and everything changes. Get shots from all 5 farmers. you'll be immune to death itself. Well, I've long worked on the hypothesis that I am immortal. Just basically, I've been running an experiment for 38 years. Every day, I wake up, check if I'm dead. I'm not dead. It seems like it's too much of a coincidence for me to stay alive for that many consecutive days and then just randomly die on one of them. I think I've got enough of a body of evidence to suggest that I'm never going to die. No one is going to be able to convince me otherwise. So I don't know why I'm bothering with the vaccine. Not my problem. You lot can get sick. Kevs don't die. Right, let's play some Football Manager. Football Manager o'clock. For those of you who weren't in the stream last night, we've got ourselves in a right old pickle. My word, look at that. You look at that and think, Kev, that's fantastic. Champions League. It's our second season in the Premier League with Sheffield United. If you want the full story of how we got here, that's available on a command, ! Story. But we've been at Sheffield United 2.5 years. We got promoted from the Championship. This is our second season in the Premier League. Look at the state of him. Second season in the Premier League, and we have finished 4th. The season is over, but we haven't yet qualified for the Champions League. Nothing to do with coefficients being fruity, everything to do with Tottenham and West Ham being wangs. West Ham have only gone and got themselves into the Europa League final. We're going to be that's the wrong thing. We're going to be watching these matches. So West Ham face Valencia in the Europa League final. And then Tottenham have only gone and got themselves in the Champions League final. They face Milan in the Champions League final. I have checked the rules. You lot, the majority of you were right last night. The scenario is, if West Ham win the Europa League and Tottenham win the Champions League, you're only allowed 5 Champions League spots per nation. So if they both win, we are not in the Champions League. Only if they both win. So if either West Ham or Tottenham win their tournament, we still get in the Champions League. But if they both win their respective trophies, we've got to settle for Thursday night football again. And I think that'll be the biggest FMing there's ever been. Before that, though, we've got an FA Cup final of our own. We face Chelsea in the FA Cup final. So the first parts of this stream are going to be us waiting to see what happens. We're going to play the FA Cup final against Chelsea, hopefully pick up a piece of silverware. Then we're going to watch the 2 European finals, or potentially only one. If West Ham lose, we don't need to worry about Tottenham. But we will check it out. And then once we know whether we're in the Champions League or not, that's going to go a long way to probably making up Tabakaru's mind about whether he's a Sheffield United player next season or not. He's wanted by Arsenal and Tottenham, who currently neither of them are in the Champions League. I would assume more clubs are going to be interested over the course of the summer based on his first 2 seasons in the Premier League. He's going to be a hot property. And I would suggest that if we're not in the Champions League, he'll probably want to leave. If we do qualify for the Champions League, there's a good chance we'll be able to keep our best players. That's the theory I'm working to. And it is completely out of our hands. So we're going to hit continue a couple of times. We're going to play the FA Cup final. And then we're going to wait and see. Wait and see what happens. Hydrate. I will hydrate. I got my second shot yesterday. It was a rough night. I'm still very stiff and very sore. You won't be streaming for the back half of that week. It varies. I think it varies from company to company and from person to person. So we'll see, I guess. We'll just play it by ear. Know that I'm having it. Tabakaru's doing a clean sweep. Look, English Footballer of the Year, Players Player of the Year, Premier League top scorer for the 2nd year in a row, Young Player of the Year. I've won Manager of the Year. Sheffield United just cleaning house at all of the awards. Tabakaru getting in the Team of the Year as well, as you would expect. He's a good boy, isn't he? De Amores is happy I've kept a promise. Zalazar's happy I've kept a promise. I played him at centre-back almost all year. Tabakaru gets monies, that's fine. And terrific Tabakaru gets another headline. Beautiful. Will I attend the games? Yes, we're going to watch both of the finals. Oh, a wonder kid. See the one we were looking at? That's the goalkeeper we were looking at last night, isn't it? We want him, but we have no money at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see, because we already have our big summer transfer arranged. We've got a £72 million defender coming in from Championship Newcastle. because we needed a defender, and he's a good one. So we don't have any budget left at the moment. And again, I imagine, notice we haven't been given budgets yet. The season is over and we've not been given our budgets. Clearly the board are also waiting to see what league we're going to be in. Are we going to be Champions League? Are we going to be Premier League? We just don't know. Liam, thank you very much for the sub. I had my second Pfizer on Tuesday. My anecdotal: Tuesday night was terrible. Wednesday was just a low-grade fever and headache. No side effects now. Well, do you definitely get the same? Do you get the same second one as you had as the first one? Because I had Pfizer the first time round. So, assuming I get Pfizer again, then yeah, I know what I mean. I'll get that again. Don't you mean Europa League? Yeah, you know what I mean. You do get the same one. Okay, so it's going to be Pfizer that I get, presumably. Really appreciate the appearances of the various sports centre anchors on the Born transfer specials. It takes me time to go and find them, and then once I found them, I have to find out their names, and then I have to check that they've not been involved in any scandals and that they still work there. Because yeah, I don't know if there's been any sports centre presenters who've had scandals. We're going to watch him in person again. Yeah, we'll watch Prieto in person again. All about scouting his face off, trying to get him to come home. Right, what have we done here? Have we upset people? Come on, let's not be upsetting people. This is our Tabakari replacement, if he goes. Quick FM question. Can elections get changed to takeovers? Not sure. Born saves hilarious. Booth will be the one that got away. We'll see. We'll see. He might be. I can't believe I let him go. I can't believe I let Jackson Hernandez go either. I'm not really sure what I was thinking. I had this grand plan for how that summer was going to go, because we were well over our wage budget. So we did need to let players go, but we left ourselves no backup striker, no left back, no centre back, and no central midfielder, and didn't really replace any of them. Can we give Tabakaro a new contract again? I would suggest waiting until we're in the Champions League or not is the best thing to do, I guess. There you go. Let's give them all a tickle. Lampard's still Chelsea manager. It's 2031. He's been there the whole time. Frank Lampard's been Chelsea manager for 12 years. Wow. He's won some things by the looks of it. Where's his biography? Where does it say what he's won as a manager? So he's won the Premier League twice, the Club World Championship twice, the Europa League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup 3 times. Frank Lampard's one of England's finest managers. Who'd have thought? How has he not gone on to manage England after a career like that? Surely that's got to be done sooner or later. Shall we have a look to see if we can do a contract for Tabakari before the match? Huh? He awoke, did he? Andy has finally woken up. He's been asleep all... Oh, crumbs. Real Madrid are in. Ah! Ah! Okay. That's that then. Andy's been asleep all afternoon because he got so stressed out by all the internet shenanigans that he had to have his medicine that makes him go to sleep. So thanks, BT, for that as well. So he's just woken up now. He's now missed in the night garden, which will make him even more grumpy. He normally has his dinner at 5. This is normal bath time. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Is the internet sorted? No. Do I look Spanish to you? The internet is not sorted. The idea of Lampard managing any top-tier club for over a decade is extremely hilarious to me. Yeah. He's a buffoon. I told you that when he was at Derby, but no one would listen. Right. Let's go and try and win the FA Cup over Frank the Buffoon. That is our strongest team. Is Stukalov's... Oh, he is left-footed. Did we establish that last night? Okay. Let's see what we can do. I mean, we're probably going to lose. Because, you know, FA Cup and all that. But this would make up for not getting in the Champions League. I don't know. Sheffield United fans or fans of equivalent-sized clubs to Sheffield United who don't really have much of a track record of collecting trophies or being in the Champions League It's basically the Arsenal conundrum, isn't it? Would you rather win the FA Cup or get in the Champions League? Is winning with the FA Cup? I don't know. I think as a posh fan, not that we'll ever be in this situation, I actually think in this circumstance, if I had to pick, I'd want to win the FA Cup, because the Champions League is just, yeah, it's a few games that are on telly, and then you get knocked out in the quarterfinals or even earlier, and it's like, well, we played a few extra games, they were expensive. Yeah, but winning the FA Cup's winning the FA Cup. So I think I'd rather win the FA Cup than get in the Champions League. Champions League, more money, but as a fan, who cares? I don't care how much money my club has. I want to celebrate winning a trophy. Yeah, as Scotty says, Champions League qualification doesn't go on the honours board. Exactly. Champions League's a buttload of money, but winning the FA Cup's more fun. I'd want both. Well, yeah, but that wasn't an option, was it? It's like saying, do you want pizza or curry for tea? I'll have both. You're not having both. Choose. They come from different shops. Which one do you want? You have to choose one of them. As a Southampton fan, any silverware, yes, please. At this point, I take the Carabao Cup. A Chelsea player just scored his 43rd goal. But he's no Tabakaru, is he? No Tabakaru. As a Spurs fan, would love the trophy. You are? There's 2 boxes of it out in the hallway here. Chicken tikka pizza. Chicken shouldn't be on pizza. Chicken is nearly as unwelcome on pizza as pineapple is. I've never understood chicken on pizza. It's basically a salad if you put chicken on it. Chicken's far too healthy to be anywhere near a pizza. Pizza should be reserved exclusively for the filthy meats. That's what goes on pizza. The meats you don't really want to know the origin of. That's what should be on pizza. You're just going to cover it in fatty, greasy cheese anyway. Pineapple and chicken pizza. You disgusting human being. Can't believe my lawnmower twin is mentioning a pizza like that. Clearly you've never had Papa John's barbecue chicken pizza. Barbecue sauce also should be nowhere near a pizza. I'm a pizza purist. I do not want barbecue sauce on a pizza. It should be tomato sauce. Doner meat on pizza. See, I've just said I'm a purist, but I am going to agree with that one. I do like doner meat on a pizza, mainly because it goes so crispy. I realise it stops being a pizza as soon as you put doner meat on it. It's a cheese kebab once you put doner meat on a pizza. But just a pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni, maybe some red onion, maybe a little bit of mushroom. Tomato sauce, mozzarella, some basil. You're done. Thin crust. Salami and prosciutto, the only meat that belongs on pizza. Is prosciutto the really, really thin ham? So I once choked on that in front of a pregnant woman and nearly made her sick. Domino's tandoori chicken is class. That sounds horrible. How about ketchup butties? I don't eat ketchup. It's dirty. It's just wet sugar. I'd rather lick a spoon, dip it in sugar and eat that than ketchup, and it's basically the same. Come on, Sergio. Oh, we're in. Oh. Prosciutto's just Italian for ham. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the really, really thinly sliced stuff that's got quite a lot of fat on the edge of it. And I have a really strong gag reflex. I don't really like anything that has dangly fat on it. So I was on a course when I was a teacher. I went on a course. I was sharing a desk with a quite heavily pregnant woman, and it was buffet time. At lunchtime, we had a buffet, and they had some prosciutto. So I thought, I'll have a bit of that. That looks nice. Put the whole thing in, and straight away the dangly fat started tickling the back of my throat. My gag reflex set in. I started choking and just spat it out onto the desk in front of me. And she took one look at this saliva-soaked, half-chewed ham pile that I'd spat onto the desk, and she turned green and had to leave the room. It was brilliant. She didn't sit next to me in the afternoon. We're losing 2-0. Maybe the universe has decided it's letting us into the Champions League, and the penance we have to pay is Chelsea get another FA Cup win. Maybe. Oh yeah, my gag reflex is so strong. Every night I couldn't. If I was the sort who went out on the town and tried to sneak back into the house when Anna was asleep, she'd instantly know, because when I went to clean my teeth, every time I clean my teeth, I just go to put the toothbrush too far back in my mouth. As soon as I do my back teeth, and I know I have to do it anyway, but it doesn't stop. I do it like twice a day. I'm a normal human. But every single time I'm like, just I can't cope with it. I hate it. I had to do with my COVID test. It was exactly the same thing. Can't do it. Don't clip that. Oh God. Dun, 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 dun. What have we got? Come on. Diamores. Wongdy's having a poor game. We've got to try. It's the FA Cup final. I'd like to think Sheffield United would do a cup final song. You have to, for the COVID test, you have to do up the nose and on the tonsils, don't you? And they're both really uncomfortable. How do I find taking tablets? Fine. I take 4 tablets a day. I just get them all in my hand. I don't even need a drink. Tablets are fine. I think as long as whatever it is I'm swallowing, I'm all right. I could swallow like a champ, but I just can't have stuff hanging about in my throat. When I had my root canal done, my dentist was furious with me. I'm going to have to stop if you don't stop gagging. I'm like, there, I can't talk, but I want to scream at him. If you've got any suggestions for how to stop gagging, I'm all ears. You can't just tell me to stop and then I magically stop. Believe it or not, I'm not doing it on purpose. Squeeze your thumbs. Well, now I need something to stick down my throat while I'm doing it. It's not really going to work while I'm cleaning my teeth, is it? Well, the FA Cup final's been an anticlimax. If we're just going to have 3 disappointing games here, I'm going to be very sad. We don't want to see this. It's hideous. Get off my screen. You did all right, boys. Bottled it at the end there. Now we're just relying on West Ham and Tottenham being useless, which is usually a pretty fair thing to rely on. So fingers crossed. We'll be all right. So reminder for those of you in late, we did finish 4th, but Tottenham are in the Champions League final. West Ham are in the Europa League final. So if both Tottenham and West Ham win their respective finals, we're not in the Champions League, despite finishing 4th. So we want to watch the games. Stress. Euro Cup. Right. So we want to... How do you watch it? I thought you just clicked on there. There you go. So we're attending that one. And then Champions. We are attending that one as well. And then we'll wait and see, I guess. Damn it, Kev. If you won, I could have redeemed to see how my player's doing. Sorry. I didn't lose on purpose. Right, we've got the end of season review. We still don't know if we're in the Champions League. Here's me hydrating. Apparently, Champions League qualification doesn't go into consideration for the end of season review, which seems a little unfortunate. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Oh, I love how this game isn't broken. It really makes me happy. So signing of the year, Stukalov, Wonderkid striker. You can't really go wrong with a Wonderkid striker. 10 goals from 12 starts as well. If we do sell Tabakaru, we've got his replacement already at the club. He's right here. He's the one. Get him in. Stevic did well, and he's back on loan again this season as well. Plus, we had quite a few good players come in this year. Diekmeyer as well. I mean, if we sell Tabakaru, I guess we spend the money on Prieto and go with Diekmeyer or Stukalov with Prieto in behind. That's how you do it. You go back to the 4-2-3-1. We were supposed to finish mid-table. We finished 4th. We still don't know if it's Champions League. We know all of this to be true. Finances should be looking pretty healthy after a season in Europe. Amazingly less broadcast money this year than the year before. Team of the year looks about right. Not arguing with any of that, I don't think. All looks good to me. And then awards. So I got some awards, which is lovely. And then Tabakaru, as you would expect, winning everything. Fans Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year. Signing of the season is Stukalov. Goal of the season went to Warrior. I think we've sold him now. Tabakaru, top scorer with 51. Stevic, most assists on 19. Tabakaru, 15 man of the matches and a 7.6. And he also won all of these. So he's won the European Golden Shoe, World Under-21 Footballer of the Year, English Footballer of the Year, Players Player of the Year, Premier Division top scorer, and English Players Young Player of the Year. Surely, future Ballon d'Or winner right there. That needs tweeting out. People need to know about this. You know, when I said this guy was pretty good. Get the old Twitch on there so people know where to find me. Bang. Just look at that. Look at the state of it. Look at it. Look at it with your eyes. Club record's broken as well. That one's never getting broken, surely. 51 goals in the season for Tabakari. Stevic setting the assist record. Tabakari, the man of the match record. And Jindra is our new record sale ever, which I still don't understand because he was absolute dross. Confirmation of all these records being broken. He's now in the all-time best 11, as you would expect. Still playing 3 at the back, the weirdos. We're expected mid-table finish. They look like they're expecting us to be in the Europa League. That worries me. That really worries me. Looks like the board have accepted Europa League. I'm going to be gutted if it's Europa League. Matthew, thank you for the sub. So we're going to finish mid-table. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to be in the Europa League, I hope. But we'll tell them we are. They've gone on holiday now. In reality, I'd be keeping them at the club to watch the finals all together so we could celebrate together. Where are we going to go on holiday? Wales, New South Wales in Australia sounds fun. We'll go there. Right, so we're watching Prieto again. We're just literally showing our face. It's just a free trip to Spain. That's all we're looking for. Oh, we're actually getting budgets. Have we genuinely not qualified for the Champions League here? Refresh. Refresh. Jeffrey, you son of a mongoose. BT! This is all you! This is supposed to be sorted today. I'm never going to not be angry about it. Did you see the budget? The budget came through. Which really is making me wonder if we've maybe not qualified for the Champions League somehow. 65 million though. If we sell Tabakaru, we're getting 150 million for him. And keeping most of it. And our facilities have been downgraded. We'll upgrade them. What do you think this is? It has to give you a budget at this point when everyone leaves. Stop worrying. I am worried though. I'm very worried. Right. Come on. We'll be all good. We'll be fine. Apparently, I mean, the compelling cases, they've just got downgraded. Make them better, you moron. There you go, Chris. Chris the moron. You agreed in the end. My word, that was hard work. Because you're definitely in the Europa League. But if it goes right, you'll get in the Champions League. Fingers crossed. Right, let's go and see what's going on with Prieto. He's my Tabakaru replacement. If Tabakaru goes, we're going in for that WONDERKID goalkeeper and Prieto. That's the solution. Right, we don't need to hang around. We're just going to see where he's playing. So they're actually playing him as an attacking midfielder this time, which is nice. But we don't need to stick around. We were just here to show our face, to continue to show him that we want him. Because Bilbao have finished like mid-table in La Liga. They're not even going to qualify for the Europa League. So if we've got Champions League football to dangle in front of his eyes, then surely he comes back. Surely. But now we just have to wait. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. Board will offer more budget once you know what European competition we're in. We'll see. We'll see. They have 120 million. They're downgrading stuff. Remember, when the game says stuff is downgraded, that's not the board downgrading it. That just means wear and tear means it's not considered as good as it used to be. So you need to spend more to put it back up again. It's not a deliberate downgrade. Bum, bum. Right, we're only interested in WONDERKIDs or Prieto. All these old men can do one. It doesn't say WONDERKID just there. Who cares? They're dead to me. Come on! So we're blaming Jeffrey for the internet going down. Yeah, absolutely it's Jeffrey's fault. Actually, it's not Jeffrey's fault. I'm being a little harsh on Jeffrey. Jeffrey wasn't asked to come today. It's the fault of the idiots at BT who sent someone other than Jeffrey. If Jeffrey had have been here earlier, it would have been fine. Gee, BT. BT. Blaming BT for everything. I mean, we're blaming them specifically for the internet not working. I think they're fair game for that. The update is apparently it's now being done on Wednesday, but get over it. I mean, seriously? 83 million? Are you kidding? The release clause we took away was for 119. He doesn't go for a penny under 150 million. And even that, I'm thinking asking price is 200. Asking price of 200 million. No installments. You give me a flat 200 million and then you get him. Otherwise, he's here for another 4 years. So just keep him. The ball's in your court, Real Madrid. He's not going to Arsenal. That would be a joke. Asking price 200 million and a 4-year loan back. That would be awesome. Right. Here we go then. We are all Valencia fans for this game, folks. If Valencia win, we're in the Champions League. Valencia, remember, are the team who knocked us out of the Europa League in the quarterfinals. They then knocked Celtic out in the semi-finals. And West Ham are big old bottle jobs. So, surely will be good. If I don't get Champions League, will I leave? No. I'm not leaving if Tabakaru leaves, I might leave. We'll see. I'm really enjoying Sheffield United. I'm not feeling the urge to leave at the moment. We've only been here for half the time we were at Llanelli, Thor. So there's no rush to leave. Come on, Valencia. Come on. Come on! West Ham winning on XG. West Ham can bite me. Even if West Ham win, it's only Tottenham. Tottenham will bottle it. They're Tottenham, for goodness sake. What are the chances of West Ham and Tottenham both being good for a couple of days period? Being monstrous. Imagine if both go to pens. I'll be very upset. Come on, Valencia! What's Valencia's favourite song? What do they sing? What's their favourite song? What's their favourite colour? Do they like cats or dogs? Come on! Here it is! Here it is! No! Why did he kick it the wrong way? They have a massive bat as their crest. What, like a baseball bat? Or a Batman bat? Is it weird that I watch the Champions League finals every year on my saves? Very weird. Can't think of anything more boring. Actually, I can. I'm watching the Europa League final. If there wasn't a reason for it, then I definitely wouldn't be watching. But it's quite interesting watching a game that we have. I mean, I was going to say that we don't have any interest in it, but we do. We have massive interest in it. Right, come on. Valencia have had all the possession in these highlights. There's got to be a goal coming. They scored 3 goals against us in the first half in our quarterfinal. They score 5 goals. I think, was it 7-6 on aggregate, our quarterfinal? What minute is Kev going to try and make a sub? The 68th minute, of course. Because that's when substitutions are made. Oh, this isn't nice. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this. It's Liam Delap who's going to ruin everything for me up front for West Ham. I can't have Liam Delap upset me. Right, here we go. Here we go. Come on now. No, he's the guy who kept annoying me. Borgia. He was good. How about that here? All very sad. Where's the other part of this ground? There's a big chunk of it missing. Looks like you can stand in the car park and watch from that corner. Right, I don't like the fact that this is still 0-0 at half-time. I wasn't able to do a team talk, which upsets me. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Ah. I'm not having a very nice time here, boys and girls. West Ham are still ahead on XG as well. Demand more. Come on! Not like this. Make some substitutions. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, we need to turn this ship around. Oh, no! What are the chances of this actually happening? Oh. Oh. It's fine. It's only Spurs. Oh, dear. By the way, even if only one of them win, you'll only get Europa League. The 5 teams in the Europa League, Champions League winner. I don't think that's true. That's not what was indicated last night when we did all our research. Oh, God. I mean, this isn't happening, is it? Oh, well. Part 1's gone wrong. I don't need to see him lifting the damn thing. Sources in the media so far are lost to explain Chapman's reason for attending the game. I mean, seriously? These journalists are bright, aren't they? They can't work out why I might have been interested in that game that directly impacts whether or not we qualify for the Champions League. Hold the phone. Oh, for a second there, I thought it said Man City were in the Champions League. Right, so West Ham are in. Now it's either one of us or Spurs, isn't it? Oh, sugar. This... Oh, no, this is... I thought this was the qualification. This is from the one we've just played in. This was the European... This was the Europa League that's just happened. For a second there, I thought we were qualifying for it. You're not crazy. It was definitely wrong at first. Right. Come on, Milan. This will be such a heartbreaking way to miss out on the Champions League. To finish top 4 with a team like Sheffield United, and to have the teams in 5th and 6th making it into the Champions League is gutting. CJ, for goodness sake, what you've been saying all along is wrong. They both mattered. If West Ham had lost, Spurs wouldn't have mattered. You got to give it up, CJ. Someone tell CJ. Someone argue with him for me. Mods, deal with him. I can't handle it. This is too stressful. Right. Come on, Milan. That guy's called Deman. Surely Deman's going to score. Oh, God. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Oh. Ah. I hate what's happening. Alexa, change office to red. I mean, it makes very little difference, but it worked! We just needed the team's colours on display. Milan have scored. Oh, my word. All I needed to do all along was change the office colours. Mr. Woods, thank you for the sub. Oh, maybe. Maybe we'll be okay. Apologies for not beeping. Things are tense. Iniville, thank you very much for the sub. Come on, Milan. I used to have a Milan shirt back in the 90s. Well done. I've just got a text message from BT's executive office. What's happening here? He's calling me in the next couple of minutes. Connor from BT's executive office. I'm busy, so I'll take your call tomorrow. Thanks. Goodness me, Connor. It's the evening. What is this? Just Milan have scored again. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Unless I try and deal with BT live on stream. Can you imagine? Oh, God. No, because then you'll hear how much of a wang I have to be in these calls. Are you aware I've got over 200,000 followers on social media? Anna had to leave the room when I said that earlier. Oh, dear. No, because I'll have to give personal information and stuff, won't I? I don't want to give out my address. I'll just ring them tomorrow. It'll be fine. Perfect second channel content. Da, 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 da. Legally, I wouldn't. I think legally I would have to tell them I was broadcasting the conversation live. I think there's a whole lot of legal ramifications. So I'm not going to do it. But he hasn't rung yet. Anyway, come on, Connor. What are you doing to me? I'll just ring him back in the morning. It'll be fine. I'm an influencer, don't you know? That's what you have to say in these situations. This one of the other things I said on the call earlier, and it's genuinely true. It does make me seem like king of the wangs, because the original date they wanted to give me was the 13th of May. And I actually said this sentence to them. I'm doing a workshop with BBC TV that day. If I have to cancel that workshop, I'm going to tell them why. And we are going to go on the news. Oh, and I said that. I'm so not proud of myself. Curve, what have you become? I know. But I am doing a thing with the BBC that day. So I genuinely couldn't do it that day. And then the next date they wanted to give me was like the 27th. Can't we just all give Spurs a big hip hip hooray for being Spurs? Look, they're winning on XG, bless them. They're going to get the XG Champions League trophy presented to them. Being a wang down the phone to some poor person working in the call centre always makes me sad, but sometimes you have to do it. Exactly. And I do always, I'm not like rude to the people I'm speaking to. I do always, I'm constantly adding in things like, look, I know it's not your fault, but I do need you to do this, this, and this. Escalate me to the person who I can shout at, because I know this isn't your fault. I know Spurs have just scored. I feel a little bit sick. Oh, don't they know I've won the Streamer Showdown 5 times? Exactly. Oh, can you imagine? It was a tight offside as well. Come on, Milan! Oh. I think we might be okay. I'm hoping... Oh, God. If they score again here, I'm going to be so very sad. Right, there you go. Lovely clearance from Deman. Deman with the clearance. My boy Donnarumma coming through for me again. Connor's on the phone. I'm not answering it. They're going to have to wait. It's the evening. I'm busy. I work evenings. I told him that. They'll just have to wait until the morrow. Oh, God! Well, I don't think I can cope with this. Why is Donnarumma not doing what Donnarumma's supposed to do? I'm not having a very nice time. Deman! He's in! Yes! Oh, that's it. It's done, boys and girls. Tottenham have done a Tottenham. They gave themselves just enough rope to hang themselves with. Silly old Spurs. Is that my boy from Chivas who's just done that as well? Is it really? Wow. It's all my old boys combining. We've got a penalty here. Penalty with a minute to go. Connor's left a message. Wonder what he's got to say for himself. Here, have £1,000, Kev. I've been paying for it since January. £90 a month since January. No penalty. Come on, Deman. Hey! We don't even need penalties. Oh, if we don't end up in the Champions League now, I'll be furious. Imagine if I've misunderstood. Oh, if CJ was right all along. Heartbroken. That'd be the worst thing about it. We're all Milan fans. There's my boy, Mr. Donnarumma. Captain, goal-scoring hero. Not today, but previously. We're going to see a Donnarumma cartwheel. And there we go. This should be confirmation that Sheffield United are in the Champions League. And then we're just going to watch the Donnarumma cartwheel. It's going to be a thing of beauty. Where is he? Oh, he's holding the trophy. He's not going to do a cartwheel. Hideous. You should do a trophy cartwheel. Right. This is better be confirmation that we're in the Champions League, or I'm going to be fuming. Yes! We're in the Champions League. Oh, I'll have a bit of that. Lacey summarising it in beautiful... Well done, everyone. We've qualified. Thanks, Lacey. Don't get too emotional, Lacey. How do you spell my own name? There we go. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Well done, everyone. We've qualified. Yes. Yes. And I was spotted. Right. Those two together. The media still don't know why I was there. They can't figure it out from the previous message. What? Sheffield United have qualified for the Champions League. I don't know why the manager was at the Champions League final. We're completely at a loss as to why he was there. I'd like to know you got a ticket to both. I'm Premier League Manager of the Year. I go where I want. I don't need a ticket. I've got an all-access pass. Well, do we get more money now? Can we have more money, please? More money, please? No, not next season. This season. More money, please. Oh, hold on. What's this? I've got 3 voicemail messages. Connor's persistent. I'm not going to play his voicemails on the stream either. I'm not that much of a monster. Right, now we're in the Champions League. Come on. Sensational. This is what I'm talking about, boys and girls. A new 5-year contract. He can have whatever he wants. All the money in the world. Absolutely beautiful. Right, shall we now go and get Prieto as well on the same basis? Hopefully we've done enough of a job to unsettle him that we can get him a bit cheaper. We don't want to have to do his release clause. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button there. That's not what I was trying to do.
Happy birthday, boss.
Thank you for my birthday. Although, you mean it's your birthday, don't you? 12 months. Sawyer Chris Gaming in for 12 months. Right, let's just see how much my director of football offers for Prieto. It will be quite interesting. We've got all this money. We should really be able to get our former player back and then go for that goalkeeper as well. They're the transfers I want this summer. I just don't know if we're going to get Prieto because his release clause is like 120 million. So if we have to do the release clause, sign demand. He's old though, isn't he? I think. No, that's probably not him. That's Dennis, man. Deman. No, not Demen. Deman. It was 2 words. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's old. He's been around before. We've noticed him before somewhere. He must have come up on a scout report. I'll scout him, but too old. Practically a pensioner. Oh, hold on. Text message from Connor. Oh, I don't mind reading the text out. Let's see what he's saying in a text message. So, hi, I'm sorry I wasn't able to reach you. I've left a voicemail with some information. Apologies for the length. About the next steps. My colleague will be contacting you tomorrow to review the situation with OpenReach. I do appreciate how urgent this is for you, so I can assure you we're treating it as a priority. Thank you. Connor, you're a hero. Thank you very much. Very polite man as well. Yeah, that goes in the Chronicles of Jeffrey. They're now apologising for the length. Oh my word. Right. I'm so writing a book about this when it's all done. Right. Come on, we've got to be... How much if we... Just wait for the window to open. Chesnoid almost took the Peterborough job today on stream to relegate them and annoy me. I mean, it wouldn't annoy me to... I've seen Ches fail at Football Manager time and time again. It'd just be like confirmation that he's not very good at it if he got relegated again. I'm not a loony like some of you lot are. Digital Posh are not the team I support. I support Real Posh. Does that mean Jeffrey's coming tomorrow? I don't know. I'd love it if it did mean that. I'm so looking forward to getting the shiny internet. with my 900 meg download. No, he's not. Not a chance. Not a chance. I mean, I can't even imagine how fast that's going to be. I'm just going to think of things to download. I've already got Red Dead Redemption 2 downloaded, but I'm just going to download it again to see how quick it is. I'm going to delete it off my hard drive. It took 6 hours for me to download when I first got it. I'm going to download it again and see how quickly it does it. It's been the first thing I do. Back up your whole PC every minute. I know. I've got gigabit and Steam caps out at about half that. No! Oh well. That's still pretty fast. Ultimately, all we really want is for it to stop dropping out. We've seen it drop out this evening. This is what I've said to them today. Again, I don't even care if I get fibre to the property. I don't care if it's faster than what I've got now. I just want a connection that doesn't constantly drop out the way ours does. And I don't want my stream to die and Andy's YouTube videos to stop because Anna's turned on her PlayStation. I want us to all be able to use the internet at the same time. That's all I want. How is Bobby Delatte only just making his Holland debut? He's been a fantastic player for us. What, 3 years? 2 years? In the Premier League, and he's only just made his debut for the internationals. He's now a natural central midfielder as well. We've made that boy. The other really cool thing is they're putting the router in my office. At the moment, the router's in the living room, but the router's going to be in here. So not only am I going to get my super duper gigabit download, but it's going to be wired. Both computers are going to be wired into it. Wired connections. I've never, in all my time streaming, I've never had a wired connection. That's exciting, just on its own. I have it and downloaded GTA in 5 minutes. My word. Just for things like uploading video. I don't know what speed YouTube will cap out at on the upload, but I remember I was down at Google a few years ago and they had obscene internet in the Google building near King's Cross. And I had a vlog to upload and it just went up in seconds. A full vlog. Like we're looking like a 2-3 gig file. It was basically straight up. No noticeable upload time at all. It was insanely fast, as you would expect at Google. So that'd be nice if that happens. I'll always be first with the breaking news when Football Manager and make announcements. Because at the moment, I don't know how Ben gets his videos out as quickly as he does. I assume he's just got much better internet than me. Because we'll both do our reactions as the videos come out. We're just rendering without editing and getting them up. And I think the reason mine take 20 minutes longer is because his internet's better than mine. That must be it. Because there's nowhere else he could be making the speed gains. Right, there you go. Tabakaru signed his new £47 million contract. But then he is the best. He's going to be the best player in the world. If he's not already, he is close to being the best player in the world. I would love to know what his current ability is and what his potential ability is. It's something I'll never know because I block the editor. But when this save is done, I'll send the file. I'll let you lot have the file and one of you can go in there with the genie thing and let me know what his current ability and potential ability were. Because it must be extraordinary. He must be Ronaldo level, Messi level. The CA calculators online if we can see his attributes. Is there? Go on, have a look then. It's not going to affect my decision. Where would I find one of these? So what? FM21 current ability calculator. I didn't know these existed. Current ability calculator. Are these accurate? What do I have to do? Okay, so he's a striker. I'll get away advert. No, I don't want to skip and visit site. Get the advert away. For God's sake, FM Scout, just let me use your website. You're getting free promo here. Weaker foot is... I don't know. How would I know that? How do I know what his weaker foot is? Development tactics. Left foot reasonable. Okay. And then we get his attributes in. So can we minimize this a little bit? And this is awkward. This is an awkward website you've got here, boys. So can I just type this in? So 13. This is where my time working in a bank all those years ago and learning the number pad comes in. I'm good at the number pad, boys and girls. This is my strength on a PC. Okay. Cashier time. That's what I'm talking about. And then that's how you do the number pad, boys and girls. Right, are we ready? Is that all we need? Calculate. That's pretty good, isn't it, for a 21-year-old? What I'd love to know is what his potential ability is. So he's already 161 current ability. That's like world class, isn't it? It'd be really interesting to know what his potential is, but there's no way to know that without seeing how he develops, is there, I guess? Either way, he's pretty special. Not as good as Jackie. Jackie was 27 when you saw his attributes, though. Kyle, remember? Tabakari's still only 21. IRL, it's going to be high because he also can play on the right wing and he probably has good hidden attributes. Hydrate. Isn't 160 international class, but it's out of 200, isn't it? I don't really know. Someone who understands these kind of things. Give me an example of a current player who's roughly 160 current ability. What kind of level are we looking at? Is that Harry Kane or Raheem Sterling? Are we in that kind of range or a little below them? Right, we've got our new... João Felix starts at 159. There you go. So we've got our new WONDERKID centre-back in. Kane's 180, is he? So he's not quite Harry Kane. We've got our new best centre-back at the club. Worth every penny. Record transfer, as you would expect. We've made an offer for Prieto, nowhere near enough money. We need to unsettle him somehow. He's not getting unsettled. What else can I do to unsettle him? Because they've not qualified for Europe. Surely he would want to come back. They're not in Europe. What do I do? Do we just have to give up on him? We already declared interest, I think. We've already got him as our top target and a transfer target. See what they say if I make an inquiry. My client's preferred destination would be Sheffield United. So he wants to come here. We've just got to offer him enough money. I think we're going to have to pay his release clause, which is 119 million for a player who left us on a free transfer last summer. Offer a trial. I'll do that after the things happened. How close can we get to 119 million? Have we got anyone of any value to sell? I think we've sold most of the value already in our squad. Because we had that fire sale to try and get Diaz in January and we sold everyone on the cheap, which in retrospect was probably a little bit of a mistake. But let's try and get rid of some of these boys who ain't ever going to get game time. Longcar can go. He can probably go. Oh, my. No, he can go as well. He's got 3-star potential. Get him out. Valenzuela, he can go. Get rid of all of these boys. Nick Stevens. Thing is, with Nick Stevens, he's homegrown at club, which will be helpful for the Champions League. Oh, he's not. I thought he was homegrown at club. He must have arrived. He arrived before I got here, but he's not homegrown at club. Because that's where Prieto is going to be really handy, because he is homegrown at club. What have we got in the shape of homegrown players? We got anyone homegrown at club. There's no players in the squad who are homegrown at club. We only have like 5 homegrown in nation players. So that does kind of make it worth going for Prieto because he's homegrown at club. He's the only homegrown at club player worth bringing in for the Champions League, really. Josivan's only 22 and still has decent potential. Southam can go, though. He's done. Valbuena, we've just brought in another defender, and he didn't play really last year, so he can go. Roundtree, poor old Chris Roundtree, just not playing enough games. You're out of here. Stukalov we want to keep. Jack, thank you for the raid. You seem to have brought a gaggle of morons with you, though. No offense, but, you know, act like a moron, get called a moron. Cates is better at FM than me. Quick maths for Jack's raidees. 5 is a larger number than 2. Say it with me. 5 is bigger than 2. You silly gooses. Me and Cates have both won half of the showdowns we've entered in FM21. So, you know, I've only been in it twice in FM21. He's done all 4 of them and only managed to win 2. It's a loser. What's he doing with his life? Hasn't he played in like 9 showdowns and only won 2 of them? I've played in 9 showdowns and won 5 of them. More than 50% win rate. Thank you. Thank you, Jack, anyway, for bringing these lovely people with you. They're all very welcome. Right. That'll be enough trying to sell people for now, I think. Sorry, fought morons. Good typing as well, Jack. I didn't tell them to say anything. Statistics can be used to prove anything. Clates is better FM than me. Okay, let's not go on statistics. Let's go on the final, you know, the last one that I played in when I played Clates. When I beat him! Oh, you silly gooses. You silly old gooses. We're just a hive mind. I mean, that's a little generous using the word mind there. Right, let's get rid of this guy. Where's he going? Portsmouth are offering the most money, so he can go there. And everyone else can match that offer. Oh, in fact, no, they're... But it's structured stupid. We want Prieto money. Now I want everyone else to... move up to... Do I have to do this individually? Ugh. So was it 5.25 they offered, wasn't it? Or was it... Oh, get out of here. Just cancel everyone that's not the highest offer. And he can go... We'll now offer him out for 5.25. In fact, forget that. They've wronged me. They were rude. You can go out for 5.75. 6 million. 6 million. With no wage contribution. Let's see what happens. Clates is better FM than Work the Space. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. The statistics say Kev has never lost a Streamer Showdown final. That's true. Also played him more than anyone else. FM is better at Clates than Kev. You don't know how good at Clates I am. We need to ask the man himself. Right, we're not doing wage contributions. So can we negotiate this 5.5 million that seems a little low? We'll have his full 9 million, please. 6.5 is fine. And then we'll offer him out for, what, 7.5? We need to remember to transfer list these players who we're accepting offers for as well. So offer him out again. Valenzuela. I think we paid quite a lot of money for him. Yeah, we paid 11 million when we were newly promoted. But then we needed him then. We don't need him now. We've outgrown him. What is it with all these stupid installments and wage contributions. No, what Connor's on it again. Come on, Connor. Leave it now. We'll settle this in the morning. Right, I'm going to reject all of these and offer him out for a flat 7.5 with no funny business, no wage contribution. That's funny business. That's what that's known as in the trade. Funny business. Has anyone got their home shirts yet? Yeah. Oh, sugar, I just knocked my light down. Lots of people have. Some people haven't. There was one box that got held up at customs. One of my blue shirts in that box. So I've not got all mine yet either. They are being dealt with, though. It won't be long. So if you haven't got your home shirt yet, if you're not in the UK, it might well already be on its way. But if you're in the UK and you've not had it yet, it will be soon. It's just a little bit behind all the others. The best thing to do, if you've not had it yet, find your order details from Hope and Glory. Just fire them an email asking if yours has been sent yet. And if it has, they'll give you a tracking number. If it hasn't, they'll give you an idea of when it will be. They are hot on their customer service. So just get in touch with them. They'll help you. Right. Hold on. If we get out of here, Everton, grow up. Come on now. Should we offer him a bit more money? He's only on, I was going to say he's only on 13.5. I was adding a full stop. There isn't a full stop there. He's on 135 grand. I wonder, should we offer him another contract as well, like we just did Tabakaru? He's got 4 years left on his. He's on enough money as it is. He wasn't that spectacular. Talking of spectacular, though. So when's full fibre internet getting fitted? Now, at the moment, Wednesday, but I've got someone from the CEO's office at BT who's left me a voicemail. So I'll see what they say when I've finished the stream, and it might be earlier. I did really press that I wanted it tomorrow, and I think they can do it tomorrow because of the absolute balls up they had today. But I was trying my luck a little bit with that. I can live with next Wednesday. Listen to the voicemail. No, because it'll be full of personal details. And he said it was long, and part of it is to do with I've asked for refunds of certain things, and you know it's not as simple as that. I've been a wang. I don't want him to call me out on being a wang. He might just say, Kev, don't be a wang. That might be all it is. It might just be a Kev, stop being a wang message. Stop telling us how many Twitter followers you've got, you twazzock. We don't care. No one asked how many YouTube subscribers you've got, Kev. Leave it. Didn't we accept more offers than this? I thought we had. Is there more money to be had here? More money for Jindra. Yes, we'll sell that. We'll have more money for Jindra. We're going to take money for anyone. We just want Prieto money. Give me Prieto money. We need to find 50 million quid from somewhere. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Have we got 50 million yet? Sorry, 119 million yet, sorry. Not quite. We might have to give up on Prieto because there is still that goalkeeper. What do we need more? If we actually think we're keeping Tabakaru now, which if he's signing another contract, there's no reason to think he's not. So we've got Tabakaru, Diekmeyer, Stukalov. Prieto would be coming in to play here. He can play over here, but I want him in the middle there. But that would mean dropping one of the strikers. Now, Stukalov can play on either wing. But is a goalkeeper more important? But then you've got the homegrown thing again. We don't have any homegrown players in the squad. And Prieto's homegrown. Let's go find the goalkeeper again. Does anyone remember what his name was? There can't be that many goalkeepers on here, surely. That was him. Was that him? I feel like that might have been him. Guido Mazzucci. Thing is, he's current ability wise, he's no better than what we've got, and he's going to cost our entire budget. I think if we're spending big on a goalkeeper, it's got to be a goalkeeper who's coming straight into the team better than what we've got. And Gutierrez was a wonder kid as well. I mean, okay, he's not developed as much. Is he actually... Guido is better, isn't he? That 12 eccentricity is a problem. We've seen that in action. Unfussy Marrow, thank you for the sub. I mean, if I'm going to take a stand and say I start Alex Williams over Jack Green, I can't then sit here and say it's not worth bringing Guido in, can I? Because he's a couple of points better at most things. But is he worth 60 million? Annie, thank you for the sub. Take the Mexican one. Eduardo Aguayo at Pumas. He must have quite a low release clause, surely. Mexican players always have low release clauses. He's 100% scout and he's already better than Gutierrez. See, that's more like it. I think that's a more sensible deal, even though he's not a wonder kid. If we compare him to Gutierrez, oh my, he's well better. He's better than Guido as well. He's a step above everybody at the moment. I think we go for this guy, don't we? Are we all agreed on this guy? Yeah, I mean, we could get him for 12 million maybe. If we negotiate well. And then that does give us the possibility to try and get Prieto. We can make this so it barely touches the sides when it comes to this season's budget. We do it for like that. You know what? 4 million up front. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. Come along then. In you come. If only we could use the Never Never for the Prieto deal. But it's not an option. Right, can we try and squeeze some more money for this guy? Because there seems to be lots of interest in him all of a sudden. Avia, we got 7.5. That's nice. Let's offer him out for 9 now. I am going to go back and cancel some of the lower offers in a second. This is the Kev squeezing blood out of a stone transfer tactic. TM. I think everyone does this. I don't think this is a Kev thing. Although when I made my video about it, around about launch time, the amount of people who were truly fascinated because they'd never seen transfers done like this before surprised me a little bit. But I think it's fairly common practice that you can slowly increase the amount clubs offer for players just by doing this and just gradually increasing it each time. Never going too far, keeping wage budget out of it. Need to make sure these boys are transfer listed as well so they agree to go. Are you on the transfer? No, you're not on the transfer list either. Get out of here. Are you on the transfer list? Yeah. Right, and then the... Who's got multiple offers in? So he's got offers in at 6. Right, the 5.25 can go. Who's he most likely to want to go to? What league are they in? They've just got relegated. They're mid-table. Do you only really want to leave one of those open and try and get a bidding war going? But it's not giving me the option to cancel them, which is a bit weird. I think it's because I've just accepted them. That one can come off. Cool. So we've potentially got... that says potential total transfer income 80 million. That must be with the Diekmeyer deal must still be on there at the moment. Hey, Diaz has made his Portugal debut. See, we make dreams come true here at Sheffield United. He's not even played for us yet. We're already making his dreams come true. You're welcome, Mr. Diaz. You are welcome. Right. Have we already got offers in for Valbuena? No. Oh, hold on. So now we can get rid of some of these. So if we just leave West Brom on. Do you only really want to leave one of them on there? So that Fulham deal can go. And who's he most likely to want to go to? What nationality is he? He's Chilean. What's the more attractive option? Basaksehir here, or oh, the other one's gone anyway. I'm looking at the wrong guy. Galatasaray is the bigger club, isn't it, of those two? So if we take them off, I should have looked at who they wanted to sign for. I wasn't paying enough attention. Valbuena, we need to offer out again. I'm sure we had an offer in for him. Is he the one who we got loads of really low offers in for? He might have been. Get out of here. Why do I back down when I do that? It's because I'm rushing through it. Get him on the transfer list as well. Prieto's not for sale at any price. Offer the trial then. Get him in. Come on. Does he look Spanish to you? Because he is. We want to get him back in. He should never have left. There you go. We've rejected an offer. Excellent. Right. What's his release clause? 119. Are they really going to make us do the clause? Because let's try getting to 119 or as close as we can with installments. I don't think we're getting away with this, but if we try and do 50, 50, and then 20, watch the board come in and say, whoa, 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 whoa. Not financially prudent, but he's under Prieto. Lack of ambition. Why do you want Prieto? He's a turncoat. Because I don't react like that to players the way some of you lot do. Same reason why I brought Alex Williams back for home. Because Prieto's better than anyone else we've got in that role. And he's homegrown at club. So he left us when we were a mid-table Premier League team who were probably going to get relegated to go and sign for a big Spanish club. Now the situation's different. We're in the Champions League. They're not in Europe. We can afford to pay him whatever money. We'll pay him double that. So the situation has changed. It makes sense for him to come back now. And he's homegrown at club. So we want him back. Find a wonder kid. Yeah, but he won't be homegrown at club. We have no homegrown players for the Champions League. So, he's not Home's best goalkeeper. Only a buffoon would carry that opinion. Hold on. Let's go to my channel page. Allow me to show you the graphic that proves you're wrong. Is it going to go any bigger? That's as big as it can go. Can we zoom in? Look. Oh, look. Alex Williams is better than Jack Green at everything. He's 4-star against 2.5-star. He's worth 21 million against 475,000. He's the next Peter Shilton against the next Jim Leighton. He's a better goalkeeper. Anyone who disagrees with that doesn't understand how to play Football Manager. If you want some lessons, stick around. You'll learn something. Right, Southam's going. Bye. He has been good. He was here when I arrived. So he's been a good servant. Still selling him for less than what the madmen paid for initially. Jack Green is younger, will be better than him next year. That's not what you said. You said Williams is not the best goalkeeper at the club. You're now admitting you were wrong. And Williams is the best goalkeeper at the club. He might not be long term, and I've acknowledged that myself. But right now, when we're trying to stay in the Premier League, Williams is the best goalkeeper at the club, and only a lunatic would not play him because I'm trying to develop a player for the future. In what position? In goal. I'm playing a youngster in goal when we're fighting relegation in the Premier League, even though I've got a better goalkeeper at the club, because he might be better in the future. What, loads better? No, marginally better in the future. What? What? Madness. Absolute madness. Right, someone just said something about China. Get that striker from China. These are goalkeepers. What striker? We don't need another striker. Can't even see a striker from China. What are you talking about? If we're not getting Prieto, what do we actually need to strengthen? We've got a goalkeeper coming in. Our defence has now been strengthened with Diaz. Maybe a left back. Maybe another central midfielder. Maybe a winger. Maybe. Hydrate. Al Williams is here. He should obviously play. I just wouldn't have spent that amount of money on him. It was like 6 million up front. And we maxed out on our under 21 players from abroad anyway. So people saying, Kev, you could have bought Wonder Kids. I couldn't. I maxed out on them. I bought all the Wonder Kids I was allowed to buy. I had so much money left over. I splurged £15 million on a left winger from Fulham who I put on the loan list because we already had a better one at the club. We had money to burn. There was no reason not to sign Alex Williams. Kev knows. This isn't my first rodeo, boys and girls. Right, left winger. How well scouted are people on this list going to be? Okay. Oh, okay. Let's try this side. Or use the good old tactic of looking for players who are wanted by other clubs. Right, who's wanted by big clubs? That's Burnley. Carney's probably never going to make it at home. Time to bid him off. He's never going to make it. / he's been our starting central midfielder for 4 years. He's played like 300 games for the club. He's never going to make it. I think by any definition, he's already made it. He's never going to be the best player at the club, but he's a very solid central midfielder. I don't think there would have been any chance home stayed up with without Williams in the team. Exactly. Alex Williams is a difference maker. And he might just keep us up. If you look at the... I know I go on about average ratings not mattering, and I mean that. Average ratings are dumb. This one's wanted by Chelsea. But he has the best average rating at the club as well. We don't need another centre-back. Do you guys think this LOLLUJO new boy will make it as a YouTuber? There's not anyone obvious in like, oh, he's brilliant. He's the new Tabakari. But then Tabakari we didn't get until much later than this in the summer. Right, he's wanted by West Ham, who've just got to a Europa League final. I think we've looked at this guy before. He's only 29% scout as well. He is a player. It's a position I'd like to strengthen. Has he got a release clause? We need to scout him more. All of this like needs scouting more. The thing is with this summer, there's no rush. Our squad is pretty good. We're not in a rush to bring in loads of players. We can kind of wait for the right player to come up. Oh, did they win the Europa League? I forgot they won it. I knew they were in it. Leicester wants Sven de Silva. Really, I'm only looking at the ones that have actually got prices we could... Right, he's wanted by Man City. A 20-year-old Brazilian striker wanted by Man City. Hello! He's not got full potential. But Man City want him. So on that basis, we should probably just take him from them. This is the method. This is my new transfer method. I've never really done this before. But this is the system. Just scout as much as you can. and then keep an eye on who the big clubs want. How? Just... I mean, okay, we'll do 12. We'll do 10 flat. Oh, hold on. It's got a release clause at 8.75. We'll do that then. We'll do that then. Right. Who else is wanted by someone any good? Leicester and Sevilla. He's another striker. We don't need loads of strikers. I think we have to limit ourselves to one striker this summer if nobody's leaving. I want to sign him just for his name. Natawut Thongpan Suksai. What a name. Traditional Belgian name. He's from Thailand. Kind of want him just for his name. Serbian winger looks good. He's not got a price though, which is the problem. And plus, he's not going to be very well scouted. He's only 19% scouted, and with nobody else in for him, we don't move it. When you've got the limit of only being allowed 6 of them per season, I actually think that limit is improving my transfer policy. I've noticed it in this save and with home, because you can't just go and sign. Like when with Apollon, I would just sign 15 kids every summer. It would be, I don't care which ones of these develop. I've signed so many of them, some will. Whereas when you're only allowed to bring in 6 a year, you can't really afford to go scattergun with it. You have to try and work out who the best 6 might be. He's wanted by Salzburg and Porto. Now, to me, they're not top tier clubs, but they're both more reputable clubs than Sheffield United. He's only 20% scouted. He could be dross. But Porto being in for him is always a bit of a, ooh, Porto. And if he's at the top end of some of these attribute ranges, he's going to be super duper. He's got 1 under 20 cap for Brazil. Has he got a release clause? 16.5 million. Long-term aims are to finish in the top half of the Premier Division. I think we go for him. I think we go for him. Get in ahead of Porto. Porto have a good eye for this kind of thing. So how many is that now? If we haven't already got any in, have we? He's going to count, isn't he? Is it 21 and under or under 21? What is the wording of the rule? Come on! Buttons aren't working. What's the wording of the rule? Maximum of 6. No, it's not that one. Where the rule is in here somewhere. Teams can sign no more than 6 foreign under 21 players from abroad in a season. That's not really made it any clearer. Is 21 under 21? You can still play for the under 21s at 21. So, I mean, it doesn't matter at this stage because that'd be 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 more we can do. So let's keep going. Where did we get to on this list? We got as far as him, didn't we? So he's wanted by Salzburg, Stoke, Wolves, and again, Porto. So again, Porto being there does make me think, yes. Yes, please. And that then gets us a winger for both sides, who's potentially better than what we've already got. Has he got a release clause? Shall we have a look? Doesn't appear that he does. So what did the agent say? 12 to 25 million. So let's go in for like 20 million. Ah, no. Let's go in for 20 million on the Never Never and see what they say. Probably just going to laugh me out of town. Yeah. Okay. What was the top end? 25. So let's offer him like 10 up front. 15 on the Never Never. And go from there. Stop clicking the wrong button, you moron. God, who's in charge around here? There we go. Any more for any more? When you sign these players, go try and sign another, and it will tell you how many more you're allowed. That is absolutely correct. I think they're the ones that are wanted at the moment. Not interested in... I'm not trying to beat Burnley to transfers. Man City and Man United want this guy. Yeah, he's one then. We'll have a piece of this. Make an inquiry. He's not got a release clause or a price, but if they're both interested... He's playing for Red Star. We should be able to get him for a reasonable amount of money. Leeds and Marseille. Benfica. The calibre of club is falling the further down the list we go, as you'd expect. Burnley and Leeds. They're all loans. I think this will do for now. Because we've got a whole summer ahead of us. There'll be more players appearing. Right. Who's this guy? This is... I mean, it doesn't really matter. We want them all. All of them. We want them all. So get this junk off of here. You're not having any of this trash. Who do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? There we go. Yeah. Yep. We'll look to bring in suitable signing to help him settle. He's Brazilian, isn't he? We're bringing in all the Brazilians this summer. So that'll be fine. As long as he doesn't sign first, we'll just... Oh, get out of here, board. He's a wonder kid. You telling me a wonder... You're not going to let me have a wonder kid that Manchester City want for 25 million quid? Are you all right, board? What is this? So they're going to let me pay 18.5 million. They're not going to sell him to me then, are they? Oh, he's got a release clause for 18.5. Was that there before? I swear that wasn't there a minute ago. Has he just signed a new contract? We'll do that then. Wonder Kids ahoy! I'm certain that release clause wasn't there before. I might have to give the board a little bit of credit for that. Look at the state of some of these clauses these players are asking for. That's when you know they're good. When he's joining the club saying, yeah, but I'm going to insist on a £111 million release clause. All right. Okay. We're all good. Cav, have you ever considered doing a save of the Prem but with MLS rules? I don't really want to play MLS rules. They look like a nightmare and I don't really want to learn them. Bum, bum, bum. Right. Still no offers for Valbuena. Just get out of here. Why are you still here? I'm sure we had offers in for him that we turned down before. Right. So he's leaving. Good. Roundtree doesn't want to go to Villa, which is insane. He's on the transfer list, right? Ah, you got to transfer list him, Kev. You know this. Get the deal agreed again, then transfer list him. Yeah, MLS might be fun for a stream save, but I feel like it's one of those things that will be fun for a little while and then will stop being fun when it gets hard. Right. We're going in blind here. No, we already did an inquiry. And they said just no. So what do we reckon? How much money have they got? How much money do they normally sell players for? So there's nobody so far for more than 4 million leaving the club there. In all the years of the save, the highest sale was 4.4 million. So are they taking a flat 5, do we think? Or is he the best player they've ever produced? Now he's got a release clause. Again, He didn't have a release clause before. What is happening? I'm not upset about it. Got scouted. But surely when you get to the negotiation stage like that, even if they're not properly scouted, it would say, if you, surely there's a legal obligation that if you hit the release clause, they have to say, yes, we've hit the release clause. Surely. This song always wrecks me because it sounds like there's like whistly heavy breathing. And I think, is that me? Are my lungs collapsing? But it's in the track. And it ruins my ears. Could be a relegation release clause. Okay. Fleming, there you go. Fleming gets a free look at how good his player is. He's under offer from Bristol City and Burnley. Hooray! Oh, that was me heavy breathing. Exactly. That's why I brought it up, because I didn't want you thinking it was me. It is definitely on the track. I can hear it in my headphones. It is not me. I'm skipping it. What's the button to skip it? Is it that one? Yeah, there we go. See, the heavy breathing stopped now. Took my headset off twice thinking it was me. That song's awful. Wouldn't have noticed it if it wasn't pointed out, but now I can't unhear it. It's right there. It's just in my ears the whole time. And I did sit here a couple of times, lean back and like, don't breathe for a second. What, is that you? Do you need a doctor? I thought it was my nose. Oh dear. Right. No one wants to pay money for Valbuena. I don't really understand. I guess we didn't pay much money for him, so that kind of makes sense. Do we need... He's only 21. Do we need to get rid of him, would be my question then. Probably. I mean, we don't really need him, do we? He's our fourth best. But then I suppose if Salazar's going to be a midfielder now that we've got Diaz and Oroz, Valbuena can just stay and be our fourth choice centre-back. There's no point selling him for almost nothing. We may as well just keep him around. We obviously thought he was good enough to sign last summer. Roundtree's a frustrating one because we just had a deal agreed for him. And now he's playing silly numbskull. Sorry if you're here, Chris. Oh, here we go, look. The big boys are in. So you know what that means. Time to offer all the money to scare the big boys away. Just put him on the transfer list. He was on the transfer list. And we still weren't getting offers for him. Right, do we need to get rid of Chris Roundtree? Same discussion. He's the second best left back. Valenzuela's already left. Oroz plays centre back. You know what? Same outcome. Let's just keep him. He'll get games. He played like 12 games this year. 13 games in all competitions. We may as well just keep him. We're not bringing a left back in, are we? I don't think. I don't think any of those players we were looking at were left backs. So we may as well, as he's leaving, keep him around. Right, new goalkeeper o'clock. God, we're up to 87 million here. Before I start signing players, we're approaching Prieto territory. There's another potential 72 million coming in. Where from? The Dietmar deal's still on there. That's where from, and that deal's not happening. Well, part of me thinks with a new striker coming in and Sokolov, or whatever his name was, if we were offered a straight Sokolov, If we were offered a straight swap Diekmeyer for Prieto, I'd absolutely go for it. Even though Diekmeyer is very good, I'd rather have Prieto. Have you got a weird playlist on? There's a weird crackling noise on this track. It's because it's lo-fi, and you have to make weird things happen on lo-fi, I guess. Did I say suck along? Maybe. Is that not his name? That's his nickname at the club. Dude. Creator would be fantastic, but would he be as worth as much as all these Wonder Kids? It's the homegrown thing that makes me wonder. But then I guess on the flip side of that, Gutierrez has just welcomed him in. On the flip side of that, all these under 21s doesn't matter. They can play in the Champions League regardless. So a lot of these younger players are automatically in the squad. His star rating is no better than Gutierrez now he's here. We did a comparison before. Okay, he is much better than him. He's better at everything and doesn't have the craziness in him, and he's taller. So I think this is one of those situations where we can disregard the star rating a little bit. It's pretty clear which one of these two is the best goalkeeper. We're all good. His star rating will go up once he starts playing a bit, I think. It's probably a reputation thing that's brought him in so low. I think they have to be 2 years at the club for them to be automatically in the squad. Really? What time do I set my alarm for? What, in the morning? It varies. For the last 6 months or so, it's been 6 to get Anna to work, but she's not been at work this week because she did nights last week. So this week it's been 7:30 because that gets me at the gym for 8 and at my desk for like 9:15 once I've got back and had a shower. Next week Andy starts school, so it'll probably be 6:30, 7ish again. Maybe. Don't know. It varies. What time do you set your alarm for? Don't know why we just sat there not continuing talking about alarms. Yeah, on Saturday everything changes. Right, long car is gone. What workouts am I doing at the gym? At the moment, just really getting a bit of a feel for the place. I use the Gym Plan app. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's an app called Gym Plan, and they've got a routine or like a schedule thing called Back to the Gym or something along those lines, because obviously gyms have just reopened, so it's a 4-week plan. It really is just feeling my way around the place. Lots of total body stuff, some relatively light stuff, not pushing myself too hard, nice mix of machines and free weights. So yeah, doing a few bits and bobs. I've got for the first time in a year, I've got a bit of DOMS today. I've not been to the gym today. Just did a little bit of cardio, a little bit of a walk. It's what we call going for a walk now. But I've got a little bit of DOMS in the arms today. But hopefully it'll be cleared up by the morning. I was out on my driving lesson last night. Me and my instructor were talking for about half an hour about you and your saves. It was good fun. What, did they already watch, or were you spreading the good word and educating them? This, I feel like I need to know more about this conversation. Is there a swimming pool? There's not a swimming pool at the one that's walking distance from my house, but there is a swimming pool I can go to as part of my membership that's about 15 minutes away. So if I want to swim, I can go and swim, but it's not as easy as just going. He's worth continuing to scout. We don't need another striker, but he's a wonder kid, so we'll keep scouting him. Oh, wonder kid o'clock. Wonder kid o'clock. Another striker. Who's he wanted by? Leicester. Not as exciting as if that had said Manchester United. But we'll keep scouting him. There's Moino, who we're just about to sign. Oh, we will sort that. Got to fix some of these boys as well. Give them all a little tickle. Come on, gentlemen. Come and get your tickling. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. Bit of both. He's said he thought you were rich and said his sponsors treat him well. How did it even... I need to know how it came up. Were you wearing your home shirt or something? How did that conversation even come up? Is that how people greet each other now? How you doing? Pleased to meet you. Kev's great. And that's where conversations begin. That guy you just said not impressive because of the interest is almost Tabakaru. Yeah, but he's not Tabakaru, is he? And we don't need another Tabakaru. Are you telling me I've got to go and get a 4th WONDERKID striker just because you think he's good? This is getting silly now. Which one was he? This one? Sven de Silva. I mean, I guess contingency planning. Oh, God. Hang about. He's better than Tabakaru at almost everything. He said he was playing FM before he came out. I said I watch you on YouTube and Twitch. He said he watched the Born Save. Said he's enjoying it. I'll be wearing my home shirt next time I see him. That's awesome. Sugar plums. We can't justify spending that kind of money on him, though, can we? Surely. Use and abuse our Champions League status. What do we do though? Sell Diekmeyer? Because how can we justify Tabakaru, Diekmeyer, Stukalov, who is a WONDERKID as well, remember, and the new guy? Could have tried to get him cheaper. I wasn't getting him cheaper. Oh, okay. Maybe I could have. Hold on. I'm not going to be able to get him cheaper now, am I? Whoops. What do I do here then? Do I withdraw and go back in cheaper? That's exactly what I'm going to do. We haven't done contract negotiations yet. No, don't do that either. I'm ballsing this up. But bottom line, it's a release clause, so it doesn't really matter if it ballses up. Stukalov I want to keep because he can play on either wing as well, whereas Diekmeyer, Tabakaru, and... Okay, this guy can play on the right wing. But Diekmeyer can only play up front. So Diekmeyer would be the one to go. Plus, we've had an offer for Diekmeyer this summer. Withdraw, for goodness sake. Right, he is the striker. I'm delaying that because we might not want him if we go for this guy. Right. We can get him for anywhere near like 35 million, which is probably unlikely now we've gone in and shown my hand early. But his agent did say 35. Let's try 45. Or do we try like 30 up front and 40 on the Never Never? And just go massive? Do you really need that WONDERKID? I want a WONDERKID! Let's try like this. Do that. I'd rather pay that than 57 up front, that's for sure. I don't want to do a swaps deal for Diekmeyer because we can sell Diekmeyer for a lot more than 57 million. We could get close to 100 million for Diekmeyer, I reckon. We turned down like 75 earlier in the summer. Looks like a massive amount of money for a 19-year-old. Welcome to the world of LOLLUJO. This is how I do my transfers. You've seen me do transfers before, surely. Right, we didn't get this guy. They've gone crazy high with money as well. He only asked for 8 grand. We offered him like 32 and I thought it was being silly. We've got to go really silly. So we've missed out on that one. He's gone to Man United. Right. I mean, let's start there. We're just going to have to do his release clause, aren't we? Because we already offered it, they're just going to dig their heels in now. We'll just pay his release clause and just buy him and worry about the consequences later. Right, we've got 88 million. How many players have we got coming in? For what amount? We've got 107 million pounds of players arriving. So we can't afford all of them. Then we wouldn't get Moino if we got to silver. So 57 plus whatever that is. But that's another 30 or so. We might just be able to do it if De Silva doesn't want a lot of money. And then we can worry about everything else later. We don't need this guy at all. We absolutely do not need him. What are we doing here? He is not necessary. But it's nice to have continuity. Thing is, I'm saying we don't need him now. If Tabakaru breaks his leg on the first day of the season, we'll be so glad of this guy. Oh, pre-recruitment advice. I forgot we signed this guy a few years ago. We may as well just let him go now. He's been in Chicago. I mean, can we get any kind of money for him? How much should we pay for him? 3.5. What's his value now? I mean, he's got 4-star potential. He's an under-20 international for Netherlands, but I don't know. Let's just offer him a contract. Let's not try and overcomplicate things. Not a chance of bringing in a 32-year-old, but we'll scout him anyway just to keep these guys happy. I do think we could probably use a left back. We don't have any money left to buy a left back. Although we might sell Diekmeyer. You watch me keep him. Watch me go with all 4 of them. And just figure it out later. I'll be playing Tabakaru on the wing all year. I'll have Tabakaru one wing, Stukalov on the other, Diekmeyer and Newboy up front. Posture check. There we go. Hydrate. I have to open my can to hydrate. Oh, it's fizzed up. I've been sat on my desk for 2 hours. Why is it fizzed up like that? Got wet crotch now. Why get a left back when you can get the best 2 under-21 strikers in the world? Exactly. Exactly. I can just play one of them at left back. It'll be fine. If you put Tabakaru on the wing after a 50-plus goal season, I'm going to riot. He can play on the wing, though. He can do it. The Silver will have to play on the wing, then. I've got to fit all 4 of them in somehow. I wanted him. I'm upset I didn't get him. And they're loaning him out, the scumbags. Why not? Right. Better than Stevic, apparently. Plus, he doesn't count as a foreigner that way, because he'll be from a domestic club. They're loaning him out. Maybe he's not that great. They're Manchester United. Their idea of great and our idea of great is very different. Remember, our best right winger at the moment is a Liverpool reserve, who we've been allowed to have back again this year. Come on, I want my players in, because then I can figure out what else I want to sell. There's probably a bunch of stuff in the under-23s we can bin off. Yeah, that's right. I'm not even considering them human. A bunch of stuff that we can sell off. Like him. Although with a name like Glaucio, I am loath to sell him. Half Brazilian, half Italian. Came through the Sheffield United youth system. We have a very cosmopolitan youth setup here. Right, friendlies ahoy. Do, 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 do. Right, so if we get those two and him, we're happy. I will be sad that I don't get my Brazilian wonderkid, who could play attacking midfield. And his agent's Washington Botto. Washington Botto. He's better than Diekmeyer. How much do you reckon we could sting West Ham for him? We spent 41 million on him last year. He only scored 10 goals. I don't really want to offer him out, but I want an offer in. I want to say to someone, give us 120 million. Compare Moyno and Diekmeyer. I don't think Moyno's fully scouted yet, which is the problem. Oh, he's 93% scouted. Okay, hold on then. So, I mean, the thing with Diekmeyer is he's not a like-for-like comparison. It's one of the reasons why I'll probably continue to play him, because he plays the Prieto role for us. Although we play him as a striker and he's theoretically a striker, he plays as an attacking midfielder for us. And he does that link-up role. Much better mentally, better in the air, as good as technically, better attacking, slightly less vision, same speed, same physical, same defending. We'll just have to see. We'll leave Moyno on delay until we have to make a decision one way or the other. What's all this? Everyone wants Glaucio. You can all have him then. Share him. I don't care. Get him out of here. Right. Wonderkid number 1 is in. This is where we find out if the dice were worth rolling. So he was one. Okay, Man City are in for him now. So yeah, let's just confirm that before we do anything silly. Felipe, no one else wants him now, and he's only 20%. I'm going to delay him until after De Silva in case we can't afford them both. So I want De Silva more. So we'll just sit on him briefly. Rush through the other guy. But we've got to prioritise. Gives us a little bit more time to sell Diekmeyer as well if someone wants him. Hey, I tell you what, we've done all right here, boys and girls. Almost as good as Tabakaru on the right wing, and obviously Tabakaru's not going to play on the right wing. Bargain as well. Send him on a language course. Get Tabakaru to welcome him in. Happy days. Pombo doesn't want to come here. Get out then. We've just signed a better right winger than you anyway, you tool. You absolute tool. Right, Moyno. Can we delay another week? I hope we can. It's probably the last time we'll get away with it. Usually you can delay twice. Dong, dong, dong. All right. Another Wonder Kid. What's he? Kev! Kev, look what I've found! Five finishing. Don't you worry about 5 finishing. Jorge Hernandez only has 4 finishing. Could he be my Prieto? But I mean, we can't afford him. There's no point even looking at him. We have no money for him. Unless we get him right at the bottom there. No, we're not going to... No. No! This is my boy. You don't get too hung up on finishing. Finishing's not the be all and end all. You don't need to worry about finishing. Ultimately, we can't afford him anyway. So, unless we... I mean, if we sell Dietmar, he's the perfect replacement for him. Because he's that link-up man again. We then have De Silva and Tabacaro as the 2 goal scorers. Who'd have to rotate. And then Dietmar plays the support role. Or that guy comes in and plays the support role. Right, Glaucio's gone. Bye. Silver's got his work permit sorted, or is getting it sorted. So that means De Silva should be coming in. Everything's coming up, Kev, boys and girls. Let's check the old team report, see how we're doing. I do think probably a left back is needed. I wonder if there's a left back we can find on loan. We could squeeze another loan in. No, of course not. What have you got for me in the way of left backs? Gary McCabe at Sunderland. I mean, none of that sounds very inspiring. My scouts have lost their mind. He's not really the caliber we're looking for. Owen wants to check on his player. That can be arranged. You can remember how to spell it. You're a left back. Come here to me. This is why he's checking now. I'm a left back, Kev. I'm a left back. You're too expensive. Too rich for my blood. Icon Dan, what's your player called? I'm gonna go and look for him. Haven't made a stream in a while. How's the mighty Sheffield United doing? We're collecting Wonder Kids for our first season in the Champions League, so it's going all right. Right, you are at Leeds. Look at that value, 41 grand. Real superstar. Should we scout, yeah? You've got a dud here, Daniel. I'm sorry. You have a dud. Right, left back. Oh, a Chinese one. We've tried to sign him before, haven't we? Does he actually play for them? Surely, with that kind of appearance record, we can have him on loan. Something like that. surely we can have him on loan. Failing. I mean, he is the best one, but I don't want to pay 100 million for him. See if we can get him on loan. Oh, the media think it might happen. Excellent. Very excellent. Just hope he wants to come. Pre-season team meeting. So these are our only options. I've now got to say to this group of players that we're going to challenge for the title, win the title, or qualify for the... We'll say that one. Okay. So they actually think... This is a group of players who actually believe they can qualify for the Champions League. This is incredible. I've never seen such a thing before. They know how good they are. The media don't. Tabakaru's in the Dream 11. Hey, a Sheffield United player in the Dream 11. Amazing. Sides, what's your player called? Oh, we're allowed more staff. Ian Lloyd. We've got 73 staff members, by the way, and we're about to add some more. There you are. You are at La Galaxy. 23 years old, Scottish under-21 international. Having a splendid time playing in the MLS. Living the high life in Los Angeles. Not very good at football, but ultimately, do you care that you've not played for Scotland? You're earning $9 grand a week and living in LA. I think I'd probably take that. That's an acceptable quality of life, I would imagine. You'll be all right. You'll be comfortable there. Right, we can bring in a new coach. We can bring in a new scout. We can bring in a new recruitment analyst, because 73 members of staff is not nearly enough. Beagles wants me to look at his player as well. Beagles. There he is. Charlotte. Are you serious? If you've gone down to their academy, I'm taking your player off you. That's all right then. Oh. It gives me heart palpitations every time I see that word now. I can't cope with it. Make him captain. Darren, you're probably right. Who's our captain at the moment? Matej. Just make him captain. He's only 21. Does he even speak fluent English yet? He does. Matej is the right back, who we spent like 40 million on last summer from Norwich, I think. 33 million plus a player from not Norwich, Crystal Palace. Same thing. They're basically the same club, just different shirts. Yeah, by all means, be captain. Just you can do whatever you want, Sergio. Just don't leave. You can be captain. You can pick the songs that we play on the team bus. If you like the look of one of the other players' wives, they're yours. Whatever you want, you get. They're the rules at Sheffield United in 2031. That being said, here's your new best friend. The John Terry treatment. Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's get our new boy in. And then I want him and Tabakari to do the Spider-Man meme. I redeemed Check My Youth player. Did you? Did you, by golly? We'll have a look in a second then. I'm not offering Diekmeyer out. I don't imagine I'm going to play De Silva and Tabakari together. I want that player slipping in behind him. De Silva's probably going to have to play out wide. Or sit on the bench and be an impact sub. What is taking so long? Right, so Barnacle. Charlie Barnacle. Barnacle 1 is at McDonald's. He's the one we had at Clyde. How's Clyde getting on? There's a universe where Terrell Whitaker's a striker. Finally. I didn't have him for long enough to ruin him. That's amazing. Clyde are in the Premiership. You're welcome, people of Scotland. Barnacle's not there, though. We'll have a look at the other Barnacle as well, because I'm so happy. He's at Norwich, valued at 26 million. And now back in the Premier League. There you go. Right. Hello, Sven. How are you doing? Go learn the language. Well, I guess he can play as a complete forward. Alongside Tabakari. He's got explosive pace. Reminds me of when I had explosive diarrhea. Agent is Stanley Van Loon. Great name. Tabakari's a flat 5 stars now. Is he really? You don't get a lot of that, do you? You don't get a lot of full 5-star. The man is absurd. And playing in the Champions League like he's supposed to. Did we have Calvert-Lewin at some point? Is that where he started in... Wow, I didn't realise Calvert-Lewin started at Sheffield United. The things you learn. So they had a sell-on on him for like 15 years. And now he's been released and he's done. Hold on, is the one-armed swan gone? Let's just check in on the one-armed swan. No, not A1. The one-armed swan. Did we sell him? We must have sold him. We released him last year. He's banging the goals in for Exeter now. So Terrell Whitaker turned out to be the star striker of that team. Right, we didn't offer enough money for him. So shall we offer some more money? Because we do really need a left back and he is very good. Right. How much money have we got left? Won't worry about that. Won't worry about that either. Oh. So we're allowed a £15 million loss for this period. We're currently projected a £12 million loss. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It will be fine. Right. Do I really offer out Diekmeyer at this point? I really, really like him. But am I actually going to play him? May not react well to being offered to other clubs. Okay. Right. In that case, Nick Stevens does not need to be here. He's valued at 19.5 million. On the left wing, we've got Wong D, Stevic, Duklov. Yeah, Stevens is already on the get rid of list. On this side, we've got De Silva, who might play there. Wong D won't. Matic won't. Stevic might. Is that the new guy? Aiken, I think it is. So we probably don't need Amores. 24. Yeah, he can go as well. We don't need him. Midfield, I think we need all of them. We haven't actually got a lot of midfielders. Left backs were also a little light. Yeah. Do we get rid of Div Jack? Not really worth it for 2.5 million. So we've got Felipe. Should we get Felipe in? We got enough money to get him in? Let's wait. I don't want to risk messing that one up. Aiken becomes very good in my save. He's a new gen. It's 2031. We were talking what is known in the trade as complete bull. But thanks. I don't know if I bleeped that right. I apologize if I got it wrong. If I offended anybody. Right, Amores doesn't like the fact I've offered him out. Well, he should have been better at football then. It's simple, really. It was perfect. Excellent. Because I actually said the word this time. I don't usually say it. I thought, you know what? This one needs it. Right, 18 million for him is a good deal. For a player we brought in for 235,000. If we'd have still been in the Championship, he'd be a great player for us by now, but he's not a Premier League player. Ben Chilwell. No Ben Chilwell for you, Kev. But you need a left back. No Ben Chilwell for you, Kev. But Man United want him. No Ben Chilwell for you, Kev. Kev, don't sign Ben Chilwell. Sort of flipping heck. Kev, don't sign Ben Chilwell for more money than Tabakaru's on. Kev. Can somebody get hold of Kev? Kev. His head's gone, boys and girls. There's nothing we can do at this point. Bruno Fernandez. Oh, he's 36. Bruno Fernandez, did you say? No, one is enough, you moron. One is plenty. No one saw. It's fine. Bruno's physicals are worse than mine and I'm nearly 50. Oh, get out of here, Bruno. If you don't want to come in on trial, then we don't want you. If we can't get the guy from Man City, though, we need a left back. Ben Chilwell, he can do a year, can't he? He was playing regularly for Chelsea last year. There's worse options we could have to come in and do a year in the Champions League as well, so it's going to be an attractive option for him. Plus, think of those corners. Is Virgil van Dijk still knocking around? I don't know that I've ever signed Ben Chilwell in an actual save. I've just used him so many times in the Streamer Showdown. Look how happy he is to be offered a contract by Sheffield United. No one wants to... Get out of here, Man United. You've already had one player off me this summer, you bumheads. No one wants Diamores. Apparently someone does. Stoke do. Why? I mean, why are you not making an offer for him then, Stoke? If you want him, come and get him. Let's offer him out again. I hate Manchester United. What the hell do they want for 34-year-old Ben Chilwell? What is their game? What exactly are they up to with that? What are they thinking? What's the end goal? I mean, I'll have this guy then. If you want Ben Chilwell, I'll have him. Idiots. They don't actually have a left back. I kind of get what they're up to now. I'll have him then. Yeah, I'll take this guy, United. They've got poor sad young Kev. Oh, he's grown a beard. Did he have a beard before? He's still really sad. Oh, poor sad young Kev. He ain't playing. That's why he's sad. I do feel for him. I hate Manchester United. Who the hell is this guy? Get out of my football club. Why would I want you here? I do want you here. I now can't offer big money for him anymore because we've offered for Chilwell. So I guess we have to wait and see what happens with Chilwell now. Let's wait and see. But United will offer Chilwell the 200 grand he wanted. $4.3 million. Are you serious? Okay, we only paid $4 million from a year ago, and he wasn't very good. Fair enough. We make that offer then, Feyenoord. Who's stopping you from just making that offer? If that's what you're willing to pay, why didn't you make an offer? He's on the transfer list. Make an offer. There you go, 10 million. Does anyone want him for that? No, you're not having my young players on trial. Yes, you can take this guy I've not heard of away from me. Removed from transfer list. Okay, sorry. My mistake. Wongdy. Who the hell is he? New scout. Right, Felipe we want. So, Felipe we shall adjust the budget for. This one is a bit of a gamble because there's no one else in for him anymore. I think it was Porto who wanted him originally. So it's not the same caliber as the ones who were wanted by Man United and Man City. So it's going to be a little bit... a little bit iffy. Gamble paid off, I think. Not yet better than Wongdy, but he's only 18. He's a Brazilian wonderkid. And he is better than Wongdy, apparently, with potential. Oh, I'm good at Football Manager. If there was like a competition to enter for it, I reckon I'd win that multiple times. I'm really good at this game. And now Stoke want Diamores. Hooray! Nick Stevens is leaving as well. Hooray! We might still be able to get that last Brazilian. Can you imagine? We might still get him. We absolutely 1000% do not need him. But he's a Brazilian wonder kid and he's a striker. Diamores wants just, I mean, what a joke. Oh my word, he's going to cost us 21 million in wages. That's more than we paid for him. I don't think I've ever tried to negotiate one of these before. It's like negotiating a manager's contract. Then he can stay. He can just sit in our reserves, don't care. Right, what have we done so far this summer? Spent a load of money on attacking players when we need it. And mind you, I say that, the very first thing we did was a club record signing for a defender. So I'm not a complete idiot. We also got a goalkeeper. I think we've got a really, really good squad here now. In an ideal world, we have one more central midfielder, I think. But Felipe's a 3-star central midfielder. He can actually play central midfield. So, there's that. Left back. I mean, ultimately, Oros could play left back. We could go Oros at left back. Diaz and Salazar at centre back. It's an option. I just burped into the microphone. I'm very sorry for it. I forgot how good my microphone is. League prediction was 8th last time we looked. Now still 8th. Still only got the one player in the Dream 11. How far down the list is he? I mean, he's close. He's just below Camavinga. He is close to being one of the best players in the Premier League, as you would imagine for a player in the Dream 11. He's been the top scorer the last 2 years. Ward-Prowse is off to Minnesota, apparently. See, I forgot I signed him just for his name. He's probably someone we could sell. Akeem Dalrymple. That's another very good name. I'm good at names in this game. Yeah, you can leave. West Ham now in for Chilwell as well. I don't think we're getting Chilwell, are we? Let's offer him out for a proper sale. Right, we can squeeze Moino in. Right, you say I don't need him. He's 93% scouted, and that says he's better on the left wing than Wongdi. And then Felipe can become a central midfielder. So let's pretend for a minute that he's not a striker. And that we're comparing left winger with left winger. He's better at defending than Wongdi. Same physicals, slightly slower, same vision, much better attacking, same technical, much better in the air. But his mentals aren't quite as good, but he is only 20. Then Wongdi's only 22. And let us not forget, he's a Brazilian wonder kid. Hooray! 4-star current ability? He's better than De Silva on star rating. He might be the pick of the bunch. He's so much better than everyone else on the wing. There you go. It cheered Felipe up as well. And now if we sign Chilwell, I'm a genius. I don't think we've got the money to bring Chilwell in now. I don't think we'll be able to pay his signing on fee. But we'll worry about that. That's future Kev's problem. Current Kev's having a lovely evening. Go through the kids. I agree with the concept, if not the wording. Let's go through the kids. Cool, look at the potential he's got. Really, we only care about ones that have actually got any value. So him we're already selling. Him, who the hell is he? Might as well sell him as well. Let's offer him out because there's already offers in for him. Take his what's it off. Backer, can we? I know he's already out on loan, but if we can offer him out permanently, so we've already offered him out. There's not really any point offering any of the rest of them out because they've got no value. Go on holiday now until the first game. I'm not a cheat. Only cheats holiday. How's the TikTok career going? Have I hit 100k followers yet? No. I'm close to 2,000 though. I had my first taste of something. I'm not going to say viral because it wasn't close to viral. But I did one yesterday that had like 15,000 views. 16,000 views now. So I've had a little bit of a breakout hit. I'm a TikTok sensation. I'm just good at social media. I think it's because I'm so handsome. Oh, there you go. An offer for backer. Excellent. My team is a 2-month winter break outside of transfer window. I holiday through that. Nah, not having that. I don't holiday. Do any of the other FM creators use TikTok? No idea. A Brazilian WONDERKID? I mean, I'm certainly not using it for anything Football Manager related. I'm just having a bit of fun with it. Only brainless degenerates use TikTok. I mean, do you want a timeout then? Because I'm not a brainless degenerate. I like TikTok. It's fun. A little harsh. What you actually mean there is I don't like or understand TikTok, therefore I irrationally hate it because that's what people do when they like to overreact to things. Everything changes. Kev's going full time with TikTok dance challenges. I don't feel the need to dance. I think my scintillating personality can win people over. All my scouts seem to be going to other clubs, which I guess I could understand because they found the likes of Tabakaru. I get it. How's Born in the USA doing compared to Non-Lethal Legend? It's not getting as many views, but it doesn't. So nothing gets the same views as Non-Lethal Legend. It's doing fine for a series that, for like a 4th series of the year that started as late as it did. It's doing fine. There you go. Brought a new scout in. Not as good as the one that left. Brilliant. Born has really high production value. Thank you very much. All I know of TikTok is that Trump tried banning it, then they banned him from it. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. If you used to use Vine back in the day, and I used to love Vine way back when, it's just Vine. It's just Vine all over again. With some of the features taken from Snapchat stories. It's the final nail in the coffin for Snapchat. But I enjoy Snapchat. I used to love Vine. Vine was the first social media I ever produced regular content for. So you don't get views because you don't play green. I mean, I do get views though, don't I? So who's a silly goose? All my performance analysts want to be recruitment analysts. Is recruitment analyst an upgrade? There you go. My under 23 performance analyst can become a recruitment analyst for the first team. I like to promote from within. Coutinho wants to be my new coach. Yeah, come on. We brought all these Brazilians in. You come and coach him. Come and teach these 2 new Brazilian wonder kids that have just arrived how to be like you. Who else have we got on here? Oh, here you go. Promoting from within again. Michael Tong. Really, I should have promoted the under-23 and the under-18s management. Michael Tong is a Sheffield United legend, isn't he? So he can come up to the first team. He can get the promotion to first team coach. And the other guy can be next time. I just want Coutinho in. He won't get a work permit. Well, in that case, let's offer him one as well and see which 2 of the 3 come in first. Oh, he's only just... Why apply then, you moron? Never a TikTok. Don't know anything about it. It's constantly on Instagram. It's just fun. It's just a bit of fun. It's fine. You should have a look at it. It's fun. You should watch my stuff on there because that's super fun with bells on. The only part I hate about Born in the USA is Kevin bad-mouthing Texas. At what point have I bad-mouthed Texas? I just said I didn't like being dragged around it on a Saturday afternoon. No kid of the 90s enjoyed going to Texas. I haven't done any dances on TikTok. I don't plan on doing any dances. It's not all about dancing. You can do whatever you want on there. Oh, of course he's gone to Man United for the same money we were offering him. What a scumbag. I've now fallen out with him. Who's this guy? Johnny Williams. Yeah, he can go. So what's our money situation now? Because we still don't have a left back. Let's try and go back in for the guy at Man City again, whose name I can't remember. Man City. What was his name? Is he even in their first team squad? That's him, isn't it? Let's make him star player. Let's see if that convinces them to let us have him. We find it funny when Gordon Ramsay roasts people for their food trends on TikTok. Awesome. There's lots of good stuff. Like I say, there's lots of good stuff on there. There's a lot of rubbish as well. But there's lots of good stuff on there. What's the most difficult series or save I've ever done? Most difficult? Born in the USA. I've never got stuck for 3 seasons in Tier 8 before. Bye bye, Jason Ward-Prowse. Bye bye, that man. Bye bye, you. Oh, why am I letting him out on trial? Oh, niblets. Bye bye, all of you lot. Actually, we'll just accept that one offer. Everyone else can up theirs. Real Madrid can bite me. You're not having him. He'll probably get grumpy now, but we'll be fine. What's the easiest save I've ever done? Probably this year's non-league to legend. Most fun save. Oh, I'm loving Homegrown. Homegrown's a lot of fun. For sure. I hate Mrs. Weirmouth. She's desperate for a stadium. I'm still in League 2, so she paid for my finances, making the club insecure. That sounds like Mrs. Weirmouth. If that's the worst of our antics you've experienced, you've got a lot more fun to come with Mrs. Weirmouth. Bum, 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 bum. One of the new Wonder Kids, not fancy a couple of games at left back. We'll figure it out. Oh, come on, City. Let me have him. I can't really afford any more. What's 5 million over the course? What's that? Half a... We could maybe stretch to like 450. That's right, isn't it? We can pay that. I mean, it's a lot to pay for a loan, but it fixes a problem for a year. A year where we're playing in the Champions League. Someone on Twitch has 582,000 viewers. My word. If I just did one stream like that in my life, that's the sort of stream that sets you up for life. Imagine the money that you'd earn from a stream like that. How many subs must they have got? How many donations must they have got to have over 500,000 people watching just for one evening? That's life-changing. And the problem is they've probably built up to it so gradually that they probably don't even realize how life-changing it is. He's 17. That's hideous. I'm sickened by that. What's my guess? I mean, I don't know. It depends how regular. If they're regularly hitting numbers like that, in my experience, I usually have more subs than I have average viewers watching in any one stream. I don't know if that scales all the way up, but to me, I've averaged what, 300 people tonight, 400 people tonight, and I've got about 500 subs. So if he averages 500,000 viewers, you've got to think he's got. I mean, I guess he hasn't, because the record. What was the record that was broken the other week for subs? It was like 280 something thousand, or have I remembered that wrong? My guess, based on my ratio, would be he'd have like 600,000-700,000 subs, but I'm guessing that's not the case. Ludwig's got 300,000, so I guess he must be well over 100,000 subs at least with that amount of viewers. Which, I mean, that's assuming he's getting the preferential rates. That's got to be $250,000 to somewhere in the $250,000 to £500,000 range for 1 month. Each month he has that many. He's got 26,000 subs. I mean, he needs to convert some of those viewers to subs. That's pathetic. I'd take it. 26,000 calculator time. I can't use Android phones. Where's my iPhone? Android phones are dumb. I don't know where the calculator is. It should just be there where it is on iPhone. So 26,000 subs. Even if he's just getting the basic rate, that's 65 grand a month. So that's £700,000 a year just from his subs. Just from his Twitch subs, 700 grand a year. Plus sponsorships, plus donations, plus bits, plus ad revenue, plus presumably YouTube as well. That's a 17-year-old kid making £4 or £5 million a year for playing Minecraft. You need what? Honey? How much honey? Because there's a little pack of honey in the cupboard. You are? Oh, so you just want to eat some honey. You don't need honey. We can get some honey from the shops tomorrow. I need to post something tomorrow anyway. Well, I can't get you honey now. I'm streaming. I'm streaming Football Manager to 680,000 people. Or is that me or is that... No. That was some... So, there's a 17-year-old kid streaming to like 600,000 people. Playing Minecraft. She's that sickened by it. Right. What have we got over here, boys and girls? A Portuguese wonder kid. I mean, I'm not going to play with a DM. He's not... Yeah, he's too much money. Kev should shave his beard and play Minecraft and act 17. Yeah. I really enjoy Minecraft. I'd do it. I love Minecraft. But I'm just not a kid. That's the problem. All the guys are part of the Dream Minecraft thing. I don't know. I don't get what this Dream thing is. I don't understand. His mic is terrible. He's gone there to watch. Just gone there to watch for a bit. What's going on? Yikes. I play Minecraft. Need to start streaming. Pregnancy cravings. She is absolutely not pregnant. We are too old for children now. We've almost got rid of them all. Why on earth would we want more at this stage? Right, Dalrymple's gone. Tongs signed himself up with the first team squad. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Kev hates children. I don't hate children, but I've been a dad for more than half my life at this point. So I'd like to not have to do it on a day-to-day basis for the rest of my life, starting in a few years' time. What I don't want to do at nearly 40 is commit to another 20 years of not owning my own life and effectively spend my entire adult life raising children. You never stop being a dad. You know what I mean. Parenting Lucy, who's 19 and at uni, is very different to parenting the other two who are still young. You don't stop being a dad, but you stop having to plan your entire life around them. Me and Lucy just text each other and check in and chat every now and again, and it's just normal. And then she wants money, but you know, that's easy. I could give money. I have money. What I don't want to do is have to stay in when I want to go and watch a film. The worry never stops. I'm not a worrier. Just sell the kid when they stop growing to their potential. Replace them with a Brazilian 16-year-old. It's not a bad idea. Granddad time soon. I mean, it's probably not that far away from it. I mean, by the time I was Lucy's age, she'd already been born. Not that I'm encouraging her. But, you know, I don't think she's silly enough to do that while she's at uni. But Amy's 14. So by the time Amy's off at uni herself, Lucy will be 23. And by then, it's not even particularly young, is it? 23. Right, there's a left back here. Have we got money? I mean, I don't know how we're going to figure out a way to fund him. He's a current Italian international. Doesn't even have a club at the moment. What can we do here? We need some magic. We need to convince them to take 10 million up front and 30 million on installments, and somehow convince them that that's a good idea. I tell you what, we are not a million miles away. So let's take it back to 10 million and push it up to like 35. You can earn more, but you have to wait for it. Get out of here! Idiots. Who's this guy? Wanted by Montpellier. He's not going to be good enough, is he? Only 20% scouted. Let's go back. Offer 12 and 28. And worry about how to pay for it if they agree to it. Right. We've got to figure out how to pay for it. What have we got to sell that isn't nailed to the ground? Right, what's his face? Amores, he's the one, isn't he? Get him out. Or Divjack? Have we got a fourth choice keeper? We could sign any old trash to sit on the bench, couldn't we? Amores is the one. If we can get anyone to offer us money for him. Roundtree can go if we're bringing another left back in. Or Valbuena is actually wanted by somebody now. Let's try those three. Oh, of course, he demanded compensation, didn't he? I remember. Holy hell, this guy wants a lot of money. I think we can somehow make this deal work. Because we just need to bring in little bits of money here and there. Any old little bits of money from somewhere. Right, that's fine. That's a smaller payoff. We can get him gone. 7.5 million signing on fee will come out of transfer budget. Future Kev can worry about that. We're selling players. We're getting rid of some players. We'll get this done. We'll turn this ship around. If we get this signing done, that's the squad complete then. And we can just holiday through to the start of the season, like someone said before. Please just buy him, somebody. Likewise, this guy. Just buy him. Need to get him away. They've both been transfer listed now. Right. 5 million there. Who does he want to play for? He wants to go to Pamplona. They're not offering enough money. So why would I let you go there, you moron? Everyone else is getting rejected. So let's offer him out again for 5 million. Flat with no contribution. Roundtree, 4 million. Yes. Bite their hands off. Is he transfer listed? Yes. Okay. This might all come together, boys and girls. Oh, get out of here. I've fallen out with this guy already. I'm done with him. They didn't offer enough money, moron. Just 5 million's all I want. They give me 5 million. We're fine. Fulham are in for you as well. Go to Fulham. Fulham would be a good club for you. I'm glad there's another reaction to holidaying similar to mine from the ace-hole. Yeah, I'm not actually going to holiday. What we could do once we've got this transfer done is end the stream, because we know the squad is finished. And I'll just get through to the start of the season. Or until we get a big offer for someone. Offline, I wouldn't. I'd do it at the start of Sunday's stream. You know what I'm like. I don't play any of this offline. Right, come on. If this all comes together, we might just win the Premier League. We won't. It's our first season in the Champions League. But we'll qualify for the Champions League again. And we just have to keep doing that to keep Tabakara at the club, hopefully. That's the plan. We've only got to keep finishing in the top 4 as Sheffield United. Easy. Easy peasy. I don't know who he is. He's gone out on loan. I kind of want to see if we can get this guy in now and just adjust budgets to make it work. Right, we've got to wait until the 19th. I suspect we're not... I've got so much wind. I suspect we're not going to be able to. I think we're going to need these sales to go through. So it's going to be a last-minute thing, sneaking him through the door. Is he even well scouted? I'm getting all excited about him. Is he? If he's like 15% scouted... Oh, he's played 7 times for Italy. 50% scouted. He's going to be good enough, isn't he? I'm pretty confident he's going to be good enough to play for us if he's played 7 times for Italy by 22 at left back. I think that's probably an acceptable left back for Sheffield United. Even this version of Sheffield United. Right, Roundtree's gone. So now we have to bring someone else in because we don't have a backup left back currently. Right, Prieto, we're removing him as a target now. He had his opportunity to come in. He blew it by signing a contract with a frankly absurd... Right, we've got too many players to register. So let's do as the man says and offer Div Jack out. Yeah, an absurd release clause for Prieto. Just made it impossible to come back. Going to be 4-star fullback, but only 3-star on wing back. That's fine. He'll learn to play wing back. Right, Roundtree is gone. If Jack's in goal for the game against Dortmund. His last appearance for the club before he leaves, probably. Who is right? And apparently we're signing him. Right, transfer list Div Jack. Get him out of here. And then say, okay, that's fair enough. As soon as he challenges me. Who is this guy? Oh, he's our new under-18s manager. Okay, he can come in. That's fine. Come on. Is it the 19th yet? Want to see if we can get him in. I think we've got enough money now. It just depends how that signing on fee affects things. I reckon we can just sort of squeeze it through with a bit of, it's fine. Because remember, with these players who are leaving, that's money coming off the wage budget as well. So it's touch and go right now, whether they're going to agree to it. But with Valbuena and Amores still to go, it should come together eventually. Get him in. I want to go and watch the state. Sorry, Mike. Right. We can just bring him straight in. Boys and girls. Transfers with Kev. Ooh, he's delicious. Let's just assign him a squad number. I don't even want to think about how this comes together as a Champions League squad just yet. But 22-year-old left back who can also, he's also a 4-star holding midfielder if we decide we want to do that. We've got a real top quality holding midfield player there. But he's the best left back at the club. He's 4-star wing back as well. He's a 4-star holding midfield player. He's a perfectionist who constantly strives for improvement and is a leading player for most Premier League sides. We've got a good one there, boys and girls. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Matic is now British. Excellent. I don't know if that, I guess that helps us with Premier League registration. And this is the team. There's still a couple of players to depart. But, I mean, that's a really, really strong squad. Like, seriously, really strong squad. We're still only predicted 8th. Tabakaru is still the only one of our boys who's in the Dream 11, but that's fine. We've just signed another very good player. We don't need a keeper. We already signed a keeper earlier in the summer. This guy is our new keeper, and he's great, so we don't need a keeper at all. That is a very, very strong squad. Boys and girls, that's the end of the stream. We will pick this up on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. I won't play any further into it, so we'll just finish off the summer. I can't imagine anyone's going to leave, but you never know. We might get a massive offer in for Diekmeyer or something and end up going to spend even more money. But we spent a good 200 and something million and brought in like over 150 million pounds for players. So fingers crossed we have a good season if we can turn this into a Champions League squad, which is going to be interesting. Let's see who's streaming so we can see who we're going to raid. So Twitch, let's go to the Twitch website. Who is streaming? M Breezy. We're going to raid Breezy. So let's raid him. Who did an excellent job doing the socials for the stream showdown at the weekend. What is it? M_Breezy, I think. M_Breezy. Long time subscriber here as well. So go give Breezy some love. And I will see you back here at 7 o'clock Sunday night. And don't forget, 5 p.m. Saturday on the vlog channel, everything changes. The announcement. You can finally find out what the countdown has been for. So 5 o'clock Saturday vlog channel. And I'll see you back here Sunday at 7 and we can talk all about it. Toodle pip, boys and girls. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.